Okay, let's dive in. Picture this. Stepping into a world like entirely built from those tiny, colorful bricks. Today we're doing a deep dive into something really exciting, very current. It literally opened its doors today, July 5th, 2025. We're working from a fresh AP News report and a pretty detailed Legoland overview. And our mission, really, is to unpack what makes China's very first Legoland resort, this one in Shanghai, stand out. What makes it genuinely unique compared to the others around the globe.
Right, so here's where it gets really interesting. The LEGOLAND Shanghai Resort, officially open as of today, Saturday. This marks a huge entry for the brand into mainland China. First thing you see, a massive Lego figure. It's called Dada, 26 meters. That's, what, 85 feet tall. Quite the welcome. And get this for scale. The whole park was built using 85 million Lego bricks.
85 million, that number is just staggering, isn't it? And like you said, it's more than just a big number. It really signals a massive investment, a serious long-term play in China.
Definitely. And it's a joint effort, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. A partnership between Merlin Entertainments, the Lego Group itself, and, crucially, the Shanghai government. That scale is impressive, absolutely. But for me, what's really fascinating and what truly sets this particular park apart is the deep dive into local culture.
Ah, okay. How so?
Well, take their Miniland, that area with the miniature Lego cities.
Yeah, always a highlight.
Right. But here, it's not just like generic global landmarks. They've recreated iconic Chinese sites. Think Beijing's Temple of Heaven or Shanghai's own Bund Waterfront, all in Lego bricks.
Wow, okay. That's specific.
It is, and there's more. They've even got a special boat tour that takes you through a recreated historic Chinese water town. Again, all Lego. It gives it a really strong local flavor, It connects immediately with visitors there.
That kind of hyper-localization sounds brilliant. Is that something we're seeing more of, or is this mainly for the China launch?
That's a great question. I mean, this focus, not just in Miniland, but the whole water town concept, too. It's more than just charming. It feels like a really smart strategy.
Yeah.
It shows how these big global brands are learning to adapt to really resonate locally, especially in places like China with such a rich cultural identity. It's about embedding themselves, not just planting a flag.
Makes sense. It's about connection, not just novelty.
Exactly. And speaking of setting things apart, there was quite a bit of buzz, maybe you saw it in early reports, even in some of our source material initially,
What was that?
that this Shanghai park was opening as the world's largest Legoland.
Oh, right. I think I did see that somewhere.
Yeah, well, the AP report actually has a crucial correction on that. It clarifies that while it's definitely a major park, a significant opening, it's not actually the largest globally.
Ah, okay. Good clarification.
It is. It kind of highlights how dynamic this whole theme park world is, doesn't it? Biggest is always changing. Just for context, Legoland Windsor in the UK holds the title for largest area right now, and Legoland Korea, that's Asia's largest, built on an island.
Interesting. So Shanghai is big, but not the biggest.
Not the biggest, no. And what's even more interesting is that the next Legoland planned for China, down in Shenzhen, that one is actually projected to take the world's largest title when it's finished.
Wow. Okay. So the goalposts keep moving. Good to keep track of the details. Definitely underscores the need to check those initial reports. Now, if you're listening and thinking about going, tickets for Shanghai are running between roughly US $44 and US $84. That's about 319 to 599 yuan.
That pricing positions it interestingly, doesn't it? Premium, but maybe still within reach for a lot of families compared to other big attractions there.
Yeah, seems strategically placed. So, wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you?
Well, we've unpacked the buzz around China's very first Legoland opening today in Shanghai. We've looked at what makes it really unique, those cool, culturally specific attractions, and where it fits in the bigger picture of Legolands worldwide, all fresh off the press for its opening day.
And it does leave you thinking, doesn't it? Beyond adding these fantastic culturally specific elements like we've seen in Shanghai, what's next? How do Legoland parks, everywhere keep innovating? How do they stay fresh and keep families excited in this constantly changing entertainment world? It's a big question.